Yo, what is happening, party people? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Captain GG, and today we bring you a Champions League special. We have the final two games of our Champions League phase games against AC Milan and Chelsea. It's a huge episode. I think personally my belief is that we have already qualified and we will be going into the knockout rounds of the Champions League. However, that is not guaranteed. I'm going to bring up the Champions League group stage, or the league phase as it is now known, for you. You can see that we are down in 20th place, having played 6 games, won 3 with 9 points, obviously losing 3 as well. So Slavia Prague we managed to beat 5-1, Aris 1-0, Besiktas 2-0, and then we lost to Liverpool 2-1, Real Madrid 4-3, and Marseille 3-0. Like I say, we have to play AC Milan and Chelsea in the next 2 games. It's going to be absolutely huge. I think a point will guarantee us qualification into the knockout round. So if we have a quick look at last season, you will see that we have qualified, or we would qualify into the knockout rounds, finishing with 9 points, as PSV finished on 8 points and managed to qualify last season. But that doesn't mean that 9 points is going to qualify you this season. Still work to do. Let's see if we can do it. So before we jump into those 2 Champions League games, chat, I just want to quickly run through with you what has happened since the last episode. I just quickly want to run through with you what has happened in the last few episodes. If you have missed them, you can go and check them out on the channel. We obviously had a stream way back when, a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen that, again, you can go and check it out on the channel. And then there was a couple of videos since, but since the last episode off stream, we've played a couple of games. Hibs in the league, Borussia Dortmund's in a friendly, and then Motherwell in the league. Getting some decent results. 1-1 with Hibs, which is a rivalry game, big crunch match. It's okay, draw, will take it. Borussia Dortmund in a friendly, like I say, after the winter break, getting a draw there is not too bad. And then playing against Motherwell, decent win, 4-1, although Motherwell haven't, or are nowhere near what they once were in this division. Like I say, there are 2 massive games coming up in the Champions League. Sandwiched in between that, we have the Scottish Cup 4th round against Inverness, looking to win the Scottish Cup for the 4th season in a row, and obviously trying to help us complete the treble this season, the domestic treble, which will be absolutely huge. Then obviously the game against Chelsea, and then a big crunch game against Celtic in the Premier League. We are 4 points behind them at this point in time, but we do have 2 games in hand, so definitely a chance to get back above them. That game against them is going to be a must win if we want to be looking at winning the league again this season. That would be the 2nd year in a row if we can do it. But like I say, it's been pretty good in terms of form. We need to carry on some good form into this game against Milan. Like I say, a point is really needed, preferably, because I think getting a point against Chelsea is going to be so much harder than getting a point against AC Milan. So let's get into the game, see whether we can do it. Fingers crossed. So having a quick look at the team then, chat, obviously we are going to get our assistant manager to do the opposition instructions. That's how we like to do it. Looking at the team in which we're going to play, I think this is the best chance. We've got Cicchini, Coventry. They've not been on the greatest form. Coventry only just coming back from injury, so we can't bang on him too much because he's been okay. A lot of our second string players have been playing really well recently, mainly because they've been playing against the smaller teams, so that does help. But today we are going to go with what I believe is my best team. Endrick up there with Milicevic. Chance for Milicevic. He really needs to start scoring more. I mean, he still chips in with the assists and still a big pivotal part about how we play and so on and so forth, so I'm not too disappointed with his goals given the fact that he does so much for the team anyway. Obviously just looking to strengthen our grip on a qualification spot in the next round. The Champions League theme tune underway here at the San Siro as we look for that point. Again, is it needed? Only time will tell. We'll know by the end of this episode if we really needed the point or not. Gonna go for it. I'll take it. Guaranteed qualification if we get the point. And then obviously at the end of the episode we'll have the draw for the knockout stages should we make it. But it's time. The game is about to get underway. I don't mind a tight cagey affair here. I really don't. Away from home against Milan, we shouldn't really be getting a result given the fact that we're Hearts. I think we've done really well in this competition so far to even be where we're at. To have 9 points from 6 games, I think in our first season in the Champions League is really good. Marseille a goal down to Chelsea. Lyon have beaten United. Salzburg are a goal up against Atletico Madrid. I mean, Atletico Madrid are really struggling as well. Really struggling. Josh Doig on this left-hand side has to go back to Connor Coventry. Lovely little bit of football, trying to play it into Endrick. It's unlucky. Tamori. And then Tonali trying to bring it clear. Brahim Diaz gets it forward to Rafael Leo. We need to ensure that Rafael Leo doesn't run the show. Look at the size of him. Just, yeah, I wouldn't mind him as my target forward. I'm not going to lie. Endrick, Doig. What can we do? Connor Coventry into Benny. Good football. Colbert, Milicevic, he's got a bit of a knock. Cicchini, and he's offside. Endrick, well offside. Never, ever going to count. Definitely getting ruled out this one. It's unfortunate, but we can't get too excited. Would have been excited had it even been close, but it wasn't even close. It really wasn't close. We'll see it here from the top down 2D view, a mile offside. Although it was a decent finish from the young 18-year-old, not to be this time. Remains 0-0. Real Madrid have just gone a goal up against Shakhtar Donetsk as well, forcing AC Milan to go back to their goalkeeper. Sotalo is a decent centre back. Wouldn't mind having him in my team, that's for sure. Kalulu with a bit of space now finds Brahim Diaz. We don't want to give him too much space. That's a decent ball. Hickey, it wasn't convincing, that clearance. Still not really over. The ball goes into the box. That could have been a penalty, but Rafael Leo taps it in at the back stick. It's all too easy. I mean, if he weren't there to tap it in, I think they get a penalty anyway. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Still got a chance. We've created, although it says we haven't created anything there, we created a goal that was offside. Man City struggling a little bit there. Ooh, I would expect Man City to run away with that one. Liverpool were a goal up. They're now 2-1 down to Bayer Leverkusen. United have equalised. Marseille have equalised. And AC Milan have a chance to make it 2-0. It's not fully cleared. Endrick, Colbert, and Endrick again trying to get it away, but only as far as Kalulu. Again coming down the right hand side, really causing us issues on this right hand side. Colbert though does well to cut it out, needs some support, pumps it along for Milicevic. He could be onside. Milicevic, can he finish? I don't know what's happened there. A little bit of fluke maybe. It looked like he took the shot, deflected off the defender. The keeper sort of stood there. He's tapped it in. It's 1-1. We'll take it. I don't care how fluky a goal may be. You can't care about how fluky goals may be when your Hearts play in AC Milan in the Champions League. You've just got to take goals as they come and hopefully don't concede a shit ton at the other end. And that looks like what we're going to do. Rafael Leo, edge of the box, bends it into the corner. We were level for all of 5 minutes, if that. Didn't even really get a chance to get excited. I had the excitement in my voice. More optimism than excitement, but half time we're 2-1 down. It's not ideal, but I still believe we can get back into this. I know we're the underdogs, but we can do it. Endrick not having the greatest of games. Do we bring on João Resende sooner than expected? Again, other than the goal, Milicevic hasn't really been in the game. I might need to go on to attacking if I'm being quite honest. Like, we'll have to have a look. Bring Diaz, playing it forward. Magala, not a great clearance. It's going to come to Leo. Now on a hat-trick is Rafael Leo, so we need to watch out for that. Pepe, he's going to play it in. Braun heads away. Benny can't get it. And Kalulu down the right side. Ball in, and it's... Oh, again, Milic. Rough tackle in there on Milic from Magala. Not a penalty. Leo had the chance to put it in the back of the net, but blocked well by the defender. Headed away at the front post, this time by Doig. The ball back in by Kalulu was poor, and... What is Colbert doing there? He's gone down injured now. That's not what we need. I'm going to look to make a sub. Milicevic already got a knock. I'm going to take him off. We're going to bring on João Resende. Marshall Colbert's going to go off. I'm going to bring on Angel Gomez. Need a little bit more in this second half. I think I might go into attacking. Maybe we wait until about the 60th minute before we do so. Ball forward towards Endrick. He might get to the loose one. He will. Chance here. Endrick into the box and straight at the goalkeeper. Those are the pivotal moments in the game. Those are the chances that we need to be taking to level the game. That could have been huge if we had leveled it there, but not to be. Endrick not at his best, but we are starting to create a few more opportunities now. I am going to go into here and take work ball into the box off, just as we're struggling to move it through midfield a little bit. If we go and have a look at the analysis, you can see our heat map. We are quite defensive. We're sort of inside our own half a lot, so we need to ensure that we're trying to just maybe get goals on the break. as opposed to dominating the game like we used to. I mean, when you're playing against AC Milan, can you really expect to dominate the game when you're only Hearts? Chance here, ball back, Benacar, Brahim Diaz wide. If that had gone in, it would have been game, but it hasn't. Endrick's still out there. Okay, Endrick's going to come off. Jarosende into the advanced forward. The matcher comes on for Endrick. Can't really believe I'm doing that. Kind of commentary's going off. We're going to bring on Tommy Doyle. And then Cicchini. Yeah, do you know what? Cicchini is going to come off. Although 6.9 is not bad. I'm going to take off Benny instead, you know. Benny's coming off, and I'm going to bring on Tyler Morton just because he's got a little bit more ball playing ability than Ethan Ampadu in a game like this. We probably need it. With 15 minutes to go, I'm going to have to go on to attacking. We need to try and get back in on level terms. Bring Diaz deep, whips it into the box, comes to the edge. Rafael Leo's there again, finds Tonali. Chance here for Milan. They score, and that is going to be it. That is going to be it. It's 3-1 Milan. And it could be the end of us in this game. It's not a great result for us. Other teams winning as well, sort of going against us. We now need to be a little bit conscious of our goal difference. Tommy Doyle, though, picking up the ball. He plays it inside, finds Angel Gomez. Tyler Morton, don't have a shot. Lay it off. There we go. Hickey, can you get it in the box, lad? People in there. Gomez, it's 3-2. I thought this game was done, but it's not. Hearts get one back. It's 3-2, and there is still chance. There is still a chance. Right, let's go for a shout. Fire up. Is there any more subs we can make? I think we've already made 5, have we not? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have. We can't make any more subs. We can't change this game too much now. We can maybe have a look at some of our instructions. Do not give away a penalty. That's a decent clearance, or is it? Oh, is that Renato Sanchez coming off the bench for AC Milan? It is. He didn't come off the... Yeah, he did come off the bench. Alright, 4 minutes to go. Instructions. Let's go a little bit more direct. Let's hit some early crosses. And let's go very attacking, shall we? Demand more. Just added time to go. Can we get a late equaliser? 4 minutes of added time. It doesn't look like it's going to be. And it's going to be another defeat against a top club, but only by 1 goal. I don't think we was outplayed. Yeah, okay, Milan had the majority of the possession, 64% to our 36, but I mean, in terms of shots and stuff like that, XG, we were up there. We put in a good performance. I'm actually pretty happy with the team. I'm gonna point my finger and say it was unlucky. Would have been nice to have won. However, the performance was not all that bad. Let's have a quick look at the table. Then it does drop us down. Wow. To 22nd, Liverpool are only there in 21st with 10 points. Oh, well, I mean, Bodo Glimt shouldn't win. Ajax might. That would take them to 9, but potentially have a worse goal difference than us. I still think there's a good chance we qualify. Go back ever so quickly. In between the 2 games, we have just beaten Inverness by 3-0 in the Scottish Cup 4th round. Now we have the Scottish Cup 5th round draw, so I thought I'll bring this to you. We're just going to draw all the teams so you can see it pretty much instantly. We are going to be playing against Queen of the South of the Scottish League 1, which we're very much happy to be playing against. A easier team. It means again we can play a second string team, rest players for the league or for the Champions League or whatever it might be. Celtic have been drawn against a tough side in Kilmarnock. Obviously they should be getting past Montrose. Rangers, they've got a pretty easy tie themselves, but I like it. Easy tie for us. That's what matters. Let's get on with this Champions League game. Come on. Big game against Chelsea. We got this. We got this. Okay, chat. So it is time. Hearts versus Chelsea. Chelsea second in the league phase. They have been literally unstoppable throughout this whole league phase. I think they've dropped points in 1 game. I think they drew in the end. This is going to be a ridiculously tough game to get a result. We have got a couple of changes. Tommy Doyle is going to play instead of Cicchini after Cicchini is suspended. The match is going to start ahead of Milicevic, who had a little bit of a knock. Angel Gomez is going in there from the start ahead of Marshall Colbert. There's a few changes. Rodriguez in there ahead of Doig, who's suspended. So we've got to go for this. I mean, if we can get a point, it guarantees us qualification into the next round. I still think without a point, there's still a chance we can get into the next round. Chelsea have gone pretty much, yeah, they're full strength. There's no difference. They are 100% full strength there. I want you to ignore the recent praise, just go and play our game. We haven't been praised for, well, I guess we have been praised for our fight against these sort of teams. I mean, to lose by 1 goal to Liverpool, 1 goal to Real Madrid, 1 goal to Milan. If we lose by 1 goal to Chelsea, you can't really argue all that much, can you? Really. So let's see what can happen. Now, I just noticed my camera is really pegged. Might need to sort out some of the lighting. Having a few lighting issues, but we have got the camera at least working, so not see it break up, which is what we want. So the Champions League things underway, vibes starting. Oh, come on, we need this. We really need this. A point would be huge. I'm going to get the table up. Knowing we need to finish in the top 24, we're currently above Roma and Atletico Madrid. The teams we really need to watch out for is Bodo Glimt and Ajax. Let me just have a look and see who they're playing. Bodo Glimt are playing Borussia Dortmund, so we need a favour from Borussia Dortmund. Didn't see who Ajax were against there. Ball goes into the box. Half cleared away. Chilwell puts it back in. Kai Havertz, it's 1-0. Please flag for something. No, there's no flag for nothing. So frustrating. First highlight of the game, and it goes Chelsea's way and they score. Borussia Dortmund are a goal up. That's huge for us. Where are Ajax? I don't see Ajax are playing Slavia Prague. If Ajax go and tank Slavia Prague and we get tanked by Chelsea, we'll go out. However, we're above Roma, but Roma just equalised after they did go behind against Aris. Alright, this could be bad for us. This could spell the end of us. Rangers are beating Juve by 2-0. That could spell the end of us. This would put us in 24th as it stands right now. Right now, we're in 24th in qualifying. Oh no, can see too many goals. And we won't be in 24th. Oh, Bodo Glimt's gonna have a better... Nah, we've got a better goal difference than... Oh no. Ajax have taken the lead. And that's going to put us out. Oh, no. Surely not. Surely this is not how it goes, chat. We need more possession. We need to play our style. But it's so hard to impose our style when a Chelsea team that is so good. Reece James, ball into the box, goes all the way through to Chilwell. Back in it goes Magala. Gets it half cleared. Chilwell back in again, and it's Lukaku, and it's cleared off the line after it crashes off the underside of the bar. Doesn't cross the line, still not cleared away. Lukaku again, and that just says everything. We haven't been able to defend well enough here against the big boys, and Chelsea just starting to run away with it now at this point, and it looks like it could all be over for us. Slavia Prague, we need a favour from you. Borussia Dortmund, Bodo Glimt have equalised against Borussia Dortmund, but that is bad news for us as well. It could be it. That could be us done. Let's go and have a look at the table. Yeah, that's going to drop us down to 26th. We are not going to qualify. Endrick, what has happened to you, lad? I'm going to switch both my strikers out. The dejection in my voice, you can feel it. I'm sure it's coming across. The upset starting to sink in. I really thought we was going to make it through. Goal difference is going to let me down. The fact that we're 3-0 down to Chelsea probably has something to do with it. We're going to have to take that off and be a little bit more direct. Maybe we should have done that from the start. However, if there's goals in the other games that go our way, although Ajax now 3-0 up, that's probably it done. Milicevic, Hickey, unless Aris can get in front, I guess we could go above Roma again. Magala finds Hickey. Can he get a ball in the box? Still going Hickey. Can he pull it back? Colbert will take it. That's one back. That's going to help the goal difference. But Ajax made it 3, didn't they? No, not good. But that's going to reduce our poor goal difference. Don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to move us up to 25th. Don't know what the goal difference is. Goal for Slavia Prague could be huge as well. A goal for Aris late in this game could also qualify us, because Roma are currently ahead of us. Atletico Madrid currently ahead of us. Who are they playing? They're playing Besiktas again. A goal for Besiktas would be huge. What other subs can we make? We've got one more sub to make on a commentary off. Ethan Ampadu It's all I've got. It's all I've got. I've got to do something. Another goal for us here. I think we could qualify, although it would be a defeat. Slavia Prague score. That could qualify us. Aris scored. That could qualify us. Morton whips it in. Magala. Mendy saves it straight at him. If that goes in, I think we qualify. Oh, that's brutal. We definitely can't afford to concede again. We definitely can't afford to concede again, chat. We need to put some pressure on. We need to go for this. Nice, Colbert does well. Can he feed him? Milicevic, square it, square it. But we're losing and I'm celebrating like this. Come on. Pause. Oh my god. Please tell me we're qualifying with that. After... Oh, yes. Yes. Just no more goals. No more goals. No more goals. And we'll qualify. No more goals in any game and we're qualified. On goal difference. Oh, please. Please, please, please. Please. I don't believe in Jesus, but please, Lord. I've just said that. If he does exist, we're definitely not going through. Didn't get the result we wanted, but we played okay. I guess we could go with that. Have we qualified? I didn't even read that. That probably would have told us. Let's go. We are through. We have the same goal difference as Ajax, but I think we go through. We do go through. I'm assuming we go through on goals scored. Receive 510k for that, which is nice. What do we need? I would want to have a look at it. Competitions, UEFA Champions League. We'll have to get it up in the stages. 24th. It was goals scored. 16 goals scored. I mean, that is very high. That is more than a lot of teams. I mean, is it more? It's more than Liverpool. It's more than RB Leipzig. I mean, Shakhtar performed really well, to be fair. Oh, that is huge. We are through to the knockout rounds of the Champions League, chat. Let's freaking go. We've got the Champions League draw coming up as well. That is huge. I'm so excited. So excited with that. Oh, who are we going to get? Who are we going to get? I don't mind who we get. I'd like to get one of the worst teams, of course. We want the best possible opportunity of getting through another round. Again, it helps financially and so on and so forth. But that is absolutely massive. We have a huge game against Celtic in between now and the draw. Obviously, we can't play games like Celtic off camera. That would be unjust. So tomorrow night, we are going to be live on Facebook and on YouTube. So make sure you're joining us. It's going to be a huge one. We're going to have the game against Celtic, the Champions League draw, the Champions League knockout round as well. Big respect to everyone who's watched the video so far. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up and be here tomorrow for the live stream. We done it, boys. We done it. I can rest easy. I can go to sleep happy. Peace out.